Okay, am I?
Yeah.
Yes, we are finally. Hello, welcome. Sorry for a little bit of the late start. And well, another race today in JVL. Today we are at the Bahrain, at the circuit on the deserts of Sahir. With me is today Kolma. Hello.
Yes. Hello.
And obviously me again. After 2 races of me not being here, I'm back. And I'm seeing now that people's that are there is some challenge that I don't know, or am I just seeing things? Why
Yes.
is why is
Patrick Houseman, Champ, and Bread, at least, and apparently Voitinho as well. They are doing a challenge to start from the back of the grid and try to win the
Houseman
race.
Houseman is a little bit in the best position. Patrick too. Well, I know that
I guess Petuka as well.
well Petuka made the lap on the medium, so
Oh yeah, that's
it's
true.
it's already off of the the actual challenge. For now, the 1-2 for the Renault drivers. Unusual sight for us. So we finally gonna get other pole position than AlphaTauri or Racing Point.
Yeah.
Because I think there was no other car on the pole position on the first grid, so I think there was no other guy than these two. So today we're gonna get probably another one. Petuka is
There has
already
been
out.
one Racing Point.
Yeah, I think Houseman got a pole, Brett got a pole, Champ got pole, and I think Champ got two, Brett got two. Oh no, Sarayaka just invalidated in the almost last corner. Sunset, meanwhile, have only fifth on the mediums. Pretty not good lap for the Mercedes driver. He's only fifth, as I said, but he's in some kind of a dead spot because he's fifth, but he's a half a second behind Petuka. Meanwhile, he's 5 seconds faster than Fry, and that's a big hole for him just to slot in. Well, I say myself, this lap wasn't perfect for, at least I think it wasn't perfect because Petuka 2 could get a little bit faster. The perfect lap would be 25-1 on the softs, I think, or 24, but because Champ, and not saying that they are so much slower than them, but I think Champ or someone or Houseman could go 24, but well, we will not be able to find out. This is kinda a cringy spot for me right now because it's like like it's almost half of a grid just out of the qualifying. It's like Q3 but for 80 minutes it's like a little bit weird for me at least now because like it have a sense, it have a way just to be because while you're doing I don't know while only two peoples are doing it because you're P19 and P20 but this is like half of the grid just 1 2 3 4 5 6 guys that are well I'm not considering Voitinho because he never like qualified, so I seriously don't know what kind of pace he have in qualifying. So I'm not gonna say that he could be a big challenge for the pole position. Well, obviously without that guys, he could be a threat, but we don't know about this because he never qualified. He always retired.
I'm actually really excited to see how the two Renault drivers are gonna do because they were both last time they raced in Bahrain in Tier 2 and they were just promoted to Tier 1. So I'll be excited to see how they perform in the higher tier.
Meanwhile, Rado just split the both Renaults as you said about them, but we are just looking for a clear clear #1 driver, just Mate, is just out of the league to his teammate. He's almost second, he's 8 tenths in front of him. He just started the lap, now he's on this second straight. And if we were in the shorter track of the Sahi Grand Prix, we just go left here, but we still continue here on the right. Would be interesting to see a league race commentate wide on the shorter track. I seen one on Limitless channel, and it was really exciting for me to watch. Well, let's just continue now through the infamous turn 9, which is really painful for the drivers, especially on the controller. He's going really pretty well, no lockup for him, so it makes me really kind of feel good, because it's like a clean lap. It's really clean lap. There is no mistakes right now. Now for this really fast right-hander, he's up 41 tenths, 41 thousandths. Now through this last straight, just going to the last corner, probably braking around the curb. Now he got it, and around the last corner he goes 25-1, and I don't know why did just my whole, like literally the remote play just stopped. I don't hear you. Why does it have to happen? Oh, and ah, my goodness, I love remote play and how it works. Don't know why it happened. Okay, I'm back. I don't know why, but remote play just tried to tell himself just to crash out, because why not? Love the way it's sometimes doing, and I even I even lowered the quality of the remote play. It's not 720 pixels. It's 520, and it shouldn't, by clear thing, it shouldn't crash out anymore, because I think that it was a problem. Now, by the way, Finn is on medium tires now, and probably his teammate, yes, he's going to slipstream him, at least at the last part of the track, I think. Do he? Yeah, I think there's some team orders in Renault, or they are just okay. I think that didn't work as they wanted, because it wasn't so prestigious. I don't know how to say it better. Sorry about that. It wasn't so good slipstream. Yeah, and we see that 9 tenths off of the fastest lap. The softs are much faster on the one lap than the mediums. Soft hards are possible here. Obviously, you have to sacrifice the hard stint for this. In the end, you are not going to be so fast as the medium guys. But going on the soft isn't such a suicidal thing as it was in previous game, because in previous game, if you would go on the soft, there was no possibility for you to do any kind of a good lap time in the race. Lexa, by the way, finished his lap. It's 1:27.679 on the mediums. Meanwhile, the second McLaren. Oh no! He clipped the. Oh, and he's out. No, yes, he's out. Zexan out. He crashed out. I just saw that. Pretty unlucky for him, because he clipped the infamous. I forgot. Infamous curb, right? I forgot the name to say it in English. And he just spun around and just crashed out with his right rear tire, just flew off. He was up. He could improve his time and his place, but I don't know. We just have to see it if that was good enough. Well, obviously it's gonna be a good enough, at least for a good place, because almost half of the grid just thought,
Yeah.
why not to retire everybody? Why do not retire? Just half of the grid. Why not? Like, just the last to first challenge is pretty cool. Like, when you are really ahead of some kind of pack, it's cool, but it can be like almost half the grid, because whole challenge is just just nonsense and just losing the whole spirit, or like look. It's just like going through whole pack, because for me, Brett, Champ and Houseman, if they wanted to do it, then they should do like unknown. They should just get a DSQ and they would be last then. And now they are like in weird spots because Houseman is 13, Champ is 15, Bottle Brett is 17, and well, unlucky there is no Bottle. I really would love to see Bottle and say and when he won, just say that he didn't bottle it up like in Austria. But yeah, let's not let. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for this opportunity. Meanwhile, I'm gonna look. I don't know what because I'm pretty much don't know what's happening right now and what to look. I'm gonna look at Lexa because he's probably the closest guy to end the lap. He's on the mediums. And Maciek and he just say why not to abandon this lap? Yes, I love it. Well, let's go to Reza, to Racing Point driver, Aston Martin. As we know, I think it's already in official way. I think.
At least they have changed their Instagram and Twitter bios and.
Oh. Yeah. Well, Alpine is already changed, and the Alpine and technically Alpine. Oh, and Reza didn't improve his time. Sunset started the lap, and Finn also. He's at now this turn 10, really hard left-handed handling corner. I don't know how to say it better. It's just going. This is just like the worst probably comparison. Like they are pretty long straight, you can say it, because it's not like just few corners. Meanwhile, Finn is improving almost 5 tenths, 421 up on his previous time. He is going to challenge his teammate for the pole position if he get this last sector really good, but lockups into this both turns in the sector 3, and now he crosses the line with 125.293. It gives him P2. Meanwhile, Mate will not improve because he invalidated his lap. Reza retired the car. We're gonna look now on Sunset. He's on the mediums. He's not going for the pole position, but he's going for being the first guy on the mediums. Is he gonna beat Petuka right now? Sunset with 127.095. He's not improving. And now going to Shelm. Rado Shelm. I don't know how to say it. It's like so long. Gonna try to split the both Renaults. The little bit of the rivalry between Red Bull and Renault after their departure in 2018. Now Red Bull using Honda engine, and now to the last corner goes Rado. He have a little bit of the toll from the Williams. Javier is a little bit helping the Red Bull driver, and now turning on the DRS and crossing the line with 125.808. It's not enough for beating the Renaults, and we have a newest pole position seater. Mate is the first, not the big three, I can say. A guy that sitting on the pole position, Romanian, if I wisely exchange that. I'm forgetting the words. Okay.
I believe it's called Romanian.
Yeah, and Romanian is sitting on a pole position in his Renault with 125.17 for a pretty good time. He could challenge the big three, I think. It could be a close time, obviously. It's just making me funny. Just 6 people just sitting out, just do not do time. Like Voitinho always do that, and it's not new, but the rest is just making me a little bit funny. Especially that the big three didn't make a DSQ or something like this just to make sure that they are last. But well, that didn't work out as probably last to first challenge, because it's not gonna work like that. It's gonna be fun at least now. Well, if they are if they have enough confidence, going around the outside into turn 1 is going to be such a prestigious thing to watch. It's gonna be I was doing, just yesterday I was doing the same thing, and I was going around the outside. It's such satisfying, and I want to watch it. So I hope some kind of this way maneuver is gonna happen today, because it's just beautiful. Just the way like Ricardo does like the late braking and just going around the outside. Well, we're gonna see it. The 5 seconds to the start to the formation lap, or is it without formation lap? I don't know really.
It should have formation lap.
Yeah, it have formation lap. And well, we're gonna wait a little bit more because we're gonna wait and see. Well, the everyone from the 15th place without the Williams of Ralkeo or Raikeo. I hope it's Ralkeo. TRT Ralkeo is on the mediums, and rest from the 15th to 20th are on the hards. And everyone to 6th place is on the softs, rest in on the mediums. Now is one of the most really precious times for, especially for the hard guys, because they have to make these tires work. They have to bring them to the temperature as fast as they could. While soft runners do not have to make so much. They do not have to muscle their cars to take a hit, and like for the first 7. Wait a minute, someone just, yeah, Alfa Fry almost lost the car. He just went almost straight. He just went off the track. That was pretty close call for the Alfa Romeo driver that have a lot of bad luck recently. I don't know, I really do not remember how Spain goes for him. Well, there is Coleman that watched, that was you were
Yeah, I was commentating Spain, but if being honest, I don't remember either.
Well, that's unlucky. Well, we're gonna see how the Hearts, especially how the Hearts guys is going to have a start, because if they gonna move in front of somebody, they are going to be a lot faster than them later on. But I don't know what is Patrick doing. Why did Patrick just destroy one of the boards? Why?
Maybe for fun.
Oh, what happened there? Like, damn, Patrick is going so slow. The AlphaTauri driver just slowed them down so much. They made...
I believe Houseman did the same a few races ago.
Yeah, but he was at the front and he was even slower than Patrick. Like, it's literally... Oh, and now we got a 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And how will Crafty to say it? Oh no. So we have a little bit of and it's lights out, and away we go. Matej have a really good start, but Sheld just going straight to the inside of the track, trying to, but he's getting squeezed out a little bit. Fry have a great run. Around the outside goes to P3. Rado, there was a mistake going down the inside because he almost got caught up by Sariaka. Meanwhile, behind there is every battle. And now around the outside goes Sarek on Rado, and I think he got it. Yes, the Mercedes driver now ended the run. Oh, there's a lot of damage down there. I think one of the... Yes, that's unlucky. Patrick getting another penalty, getting a lot of damage right now. Champ is now... he got most positions by the hard drivers, almost crashing into the back of the almost the Ferrari driver of Maciek, who lost 4 positions at the start. A huge, really bad start from the Ferrari driver. Almost crashing into Champ too. Now Champ go down the inside of Raiko. I didn't see that right, but well, he got past. That's the most thing that he wanted to know. And there's contact, Houseman, and there's Lexa went off, and now he's out of probably just the contest without the safety car. He's not going to be any close to this fight. Sector yellow flag was back there. Now they're going free wide down to the last corner. Houseman is making a big dive down the inside of the both both. Oh, and get a little bit squeezed out of the racing line because Reiko wanted to go down the inside. Now they're going free right to the one. Now Redza, no Redza, Maciek, but Brett now going to round the outside, and he does this maneuver. As I said, going round the outside of turn 1 is really good maneuver. Now he's going to have Houseman right behind him. Houseman is going down the inside now, but he clips a little bit of the curb and he's unsettled the car, and he just couldn't do anything about it. Then now there is a big gap between them. Oh, and the Reds are just having a lot of understeer. He's probably have a little bit of the damage that they light green probably in the racing pool driver. A lot of lockouts by Zaxxon and Champ and Patrick. The really great start from Champ, another one. Second time Champ doing a great job. Meanwhile, Petuka moving down the inside of the Red Bull, Rado trying to keep it, but they are almost crushed out. And now Juppe almost going free wide to this right-hander. Juppe going really wide. Sunset is getting these positions too. Free positions for him because Juppe was just going out wide because he tried to go a little bit obviously too aggressive. Now Petuka trying around the inside to the last corner from Rado, but he couldn't do it. Meanwhile, Juppe managed to do a switchback on Sunset and getting back his 7th place. Now DRS is unable, and we're gonna see if someone gonna try to make a launch down the inside. Zaxxon looking like that, going on the Champ, but and he do it, but he kinda being too hot on the brakes, and he couldn't manage to stop the car. Champ doing a switchback, the classical switchback. Meanwhile, Sunset is under attack from Patrick. Almost Patrick squeezes out, gets squeezed out by Sunset. Meanwhile, in front, Juppe trying to overtake Rado. Rado, the on the softs, is losing a lot of pace now. Patrick, even though he have damage, no, he have damage, right? No, yes, Patrick have a damage, but he's still faster than Sunset. That's a big, a little bit of the splat into the Sunset face. He cannot move forward, and Patrick with damage is just going right behind him. Meanwhile, at the front, both Renaults are really close, and they're gonna try to attack each other. But Bottle, meanwhile, down the inside to the turn 11, there is a lot of overtaking there. Surprisingly, because it's not a good place to overtake, because it's pretty hard. There's like a little bit of a mistake, then you're going spin around, just easy to lose grip at the rear. Meanwhile, at the front, the both Renaults are going to fight now. Finn going down the inside of his teammate. Why my voice is cracking so much today? And the Renaults just changing places. Mate doesn't even put any fight. He's just saving a little bit of his tires. Meanwhile, Sunset in the behind trying to overtake Juppe. Juppe is a little bit getting a little bit off, and now he's trying to defend down the inside. He managed to do it right now, but is he gonna defend himself in the turn 4? Yes, he does. The aren't attack to turn 4. Meanwhile, behind, Redza is going on to Unknown. Oh, and there's contact between them both. Unknown is a little bit off, and now Redza just using that this little bit bump to get himself a place. Now Unknown trying to fight now down the inside of this wrong left-hander, and Redza is being pushed off the track, and there is a crash. Now another contact, but now Redza is not getting out with any damage, and with damage is not gonna be so fast and trying to overtake Unknown. Meanwhile, Houseman, another overtake. There is too much happening right now. And now Zaxxon losing another place. The McLaren driver is losing place after place after place. He's not making a lot of progress. Well, let's look now for the AlphaTauri drivers. They are in the good position. And Finn showing that he have a big pace advantage over his teammate. in the race. He's much faster. He almost pulled out of the DRS zone because of that. Now I think there's a swap in the oh, there is fight. Sunset going really hot on the brakes, and now he can be attacked by Champ. Now Champ loses the car because of Sunset. Now Patrick going down the inside really aggressively, and he manages to get down the inside, and now even with that damage, is he gonna be able to overtake Sunset? No. Oh, but he go to the down the inside of the S's. Now Patrick Sunset doing a little bit of a mistake, and now around the outside goes Patrick to the hairpin, and he manages to do this. It's incredible for him to make it stick, even though. And now Sunset going around the outside to the turn 10, and now he's getting pushed out wide, and he got a 3-second time penalty because of that push out from the AlphaTauri driver. Oh my god, my voice today. It's just cracking and cracking. Oh! And Raikkonen is out again, and he kinda scares out people because he's going out a little bit dangerously. Now let's watch this 5 for 8th place for now, obviously, and no, getting Zexen. Oh, Zexen kinda spun around or something like that. Let's go back fastly now to the in front Fry, getting overtaken by Betulka. The mediums are going to slowly get worse. Now Sunset, there is a, oh my goodness, what is happening right now, right here? The free wide goal. Champ getting the best out of it. Patrick lost a lot of position. Now Bottle, is he gonna get it? Sunset is around on his outside, but he's going to be in turn 4 right now. He's trying to do it, but he couldn't made it stick. Sunset is losing the position to Brett. But oh, and now wide goes Sunset as well as Patrick. Patrick almost tries again the same move. Sunset, oh, there's something wrong with the Sunset tires. He's having a lot of understeer oversteer right now. The Mercedes driver probably didn't manage his mediums that well that the Patrick does, even though he have damage now. Patrick tries go down the inside, no, he just scare off, but Patrick goes a little bit too much to the outside, and he go out while doing it and just getting a penalty, another penalty in this race. But Sunset goes wide and he loses 2 positions. Houseman getting a 3 position for that, but Sunset gonna try to fight it back, but Houseman have a lot of more straight down spin because of that mistake from Sunset as well. Sunset doesn't have any kind of ERS, and we have a first pit stop for the soft runners. Fry, Brett, no, Fry, Rado, Juppe, Voitinho, no, oh my goodness, I'm kinda lost, who pitted, who not.
Fry, Rado and Juppe at least.
Yeah, and they all are on the medium, so they are already known to be for a 2-stop today, and that's not a good strategy. Meanwhile, Houseman manages to pass Patrick, probably that, I don't know where, but because he was already in front to the braking zone in turn 4, but he's in front now of his biggest rival right now, because Champ now in front, getting pushed a little bit by Brett. Right now, the reserve driver for now, obviously, Brett is going to try push a little bit more Champ. They both gained 12 positions. They started next to each other on 17th and 18th, if my math is good. And they both are now again close to each other. And by the way, in the later right, Sariakas in the pits, Mercedes is pulling in. Meanwhile, in the front, Finn is just showing an exceptional pace in the race, because he wasn't so quick in the qualifying. He's only 1/10 from Matej, but in the race he's just literally flying. And I think I probably know why Matej didn't really push the fight with him. He just knew that he's not going to be. Oh, what happened there? Champ! overtaken by Brett now. Maneuver by Alfa Romeo driver. I didn't see that. Well, that's pretty unlucky. Well, the Renaults are going to pit in a close future, probably in 1-2 laps, in lap 9, lap 10 I think. I think Matej would be first one to pit because of his bad pace, but we don't know for now. Obviously they might just think that there would be a safety car and they would be blessed just about, because if there would be a safety car, then they had almost a free pit stop, because the difference between Petutka and Brett is pretty big. Raikkonen meanwhile got disqualified by driving the wrong way. What happened there? And Finn, and both Renaults are in! Oh, the lack of communication!
They're double stacking.
Oh, and Mate is gonna lose so much time! And the different strategies in the Renault garage. Mate is on the hards, meanwhile Finn is on the softs. And that's a really disaster for the Renaults, because why didn't Mate just wait one more lap? I thought, yeah, they could pit this or next lap, but why they didn't wait? They should have waited with Mate at least. It would be less costful to lose like 5/10 while driving one more lap, but it was so painfully. Meanwhile, here just behind him, Fry is getting a move on Rado, and he's going round the outside to turn 4. Now Juppe is trying to get it too, and he does it, and he just manages to snitch up to the Red Bull. I need to sneeze. Oh god. Manages to get the Red Bull from the surprise. My voice is not used to commentate. It just hurts because it's just cracking all the time.
Do you have some water or something?
Yeah, well, it's luckily I have. Well, meanwhile, Renault is Finn is getting a tow from Voitinho. Voitinho kinda helps the Renault driver. And almost got a... Oh! Voitinho goes wide, and now Finn goes run the outside of turn 3, and he manages to do that. Great job from the Renault driver. Obviously he's on the new softs, meanwhile Voitinho is on the old hards, I think. Yes, he's on 9 laps old hard, so it was pretty obvious for him to be faster, but he still manages to make this stick, so a huge pogchamp for him. I forgot the name, so I just did the Twitch. So I just used Twitch talking because I just remember. Oh, Zexen goes wide in turn 1. What happened there? Oh, he just spun around. What happened there? And he spun around again. Oh, a disaster for the McLaren, and he's just making burnouts. He is done. He's probably done and just doing burnouts. Meanwhile, Champ is going on Brett. Zexen 10-second penalty, because why not? Game couldn't read that he's just doing the burnouts. Okay, he go back, but he's gonna retire in a short time. I'm 100% sure. Now, Champ, oh, and behind, Patrick going to the pits finally. Sunset going 5-second time penalty for speeding in pit lane. That's a big disaster for him. 5 seconds is really big here. Let's see where Patrick is gonna come out, because he with this wing change is going to be a little bit behind. Now Rado trying to get back Juppe, going down inside to turn 1, a little bit of the contact, Juppe getting swamped out a little bit like Charles, and safety car deployed! Zexen retired and just make the worst possible way to make the race not for the leaders because Petuka is in a great spot, but Champ, Brett, Houseman, Finn, Anno, Finn, everyone on the heart is in a really bad position. Mate is in horrible position because this pit stop, not just pit stop now, almost whole grid in front have a free pit stop on him. So even though if they didn't pit it right now, they would be in a, he will be in a bad position for now. He's like 28 seconds behind Petuka, and he was while before the pit stop he was like 5 seconds in front of him.
That's an awful race for the Renaults. They had such a great start, but now they've just bottled it.
Well, we're gonna see because Fyodor just made the wrong call, I think, but he can recover. He's going into the pits right now. Everyone is going to the pits. The worst possible scenario for Mate because he's not gonna go out on with the lead. He is unable to go on the lead. Yeah, he's just now. He wanted to go as fast as he could, but he couldn't. The game didn't let him. Champ is going out, and Champ was 10 seconds behind Mate. Was it worth it? Was it worth it, Mate, just to pit the same lap as your teammate, losing almost 7 or 8 seconds there, and now another 10 seconds in the pit lane because of the safety car? A disaster for Renault. 1-2 goes to 6-9. This is a big mistake for them. Let's see what Voitinho even does. He stay out. It's gonna be interesting. Obviously, Voitinho showed us that he have a what can I say? He have a big brain and does bold strategies. And well, for now it worked out all. They didn't really made him really behind. The only one moment when he was behind, it was because of the incidents that he was last and he was in some kind of incidents. So today he's now leading the pack. So we're gonna see if that strategy was good or that the people that come in was good. But I think that Brett, Champ, and Houseman are in a so bad position for now because they pitted on the mediums, and I think they will have to go to the pits again, and it's gonna be really hard for them because they have to go through this whole pack, especially for Houseman. He have to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 peoples on the hards, and Juppe, which is on the mediums. I don't count in Brett and Champ, and then save tires, and they are still going to be so super slow for the end of the race because these mediums will be going even worse than if you would go to the hards right now. If you would go soft to hards, the hards from soft hards would be even better, at the end of the race than these mediums that they pitted right now. It's going to be a really hard race for the leaders of the championship.
Sunset has 8 seconds of penalties. That's awful for him.
Yeah, he's in a really bad position. But it's another time that Sunset just gets stupendously beat penalty just from nothing. I know that he wasn't having a lot of to make because only thing that he could make probably was one place in the pit stop, but even though he almost hit I don't know, he was probably behind oh yeah, he was behind Patrick back then, and Patrick was having a wing damage, so he would get this place even though, and he almost hit Patrick and had to change his wing and get Patrick a penalty and 5-second penalty. So it was really close for for Sunset doing just damage to himself, to change it to have a damage to all people's in front of him, which was Patrick, just Patrick, at least lucky for him this time. Well, safety car is going to be in this lap, and Voitinho on this really used hards are going to restart today's race. I wonder how it would work out, because it would be a really hard thing for Voitinho to do, and I think he's doing a little bit too fast. Yes, he's doing too fast. Yes, as I thought, and he just blew up this restart. Petuka is going to easily overtake him. Around the outside goes the Ferrari driver. And he does it as I thought it would be an easy overtake for him. Voitinho completely bottled up this restart. He did manage to make it good. Now let's see how long will Voitinho go on these hards, and when he will gonna change them onto the mediums or the softs. Obviously, soft will be better, but they're gonna be hard. Meanwhile, Bottle now doing a really bold move and got really, yeah, he got karma for doing this kind of thing. Almost being overtaken by Champ. Oh, he just swiped across Champ. That was really close. And now Bottle is getting a place. Meanwhile, Champ is going around the outside to this really long right hander. Sayaka loses it. Oh, and he saved that. Oh, that was so close for the Mercedes driver. It was so close. Houseman. Oh, now they are ghosting. Houseman and Sayaka just ghosting through each other. As well as Finn is going down the inside, but he's going really hot on the brakes, and Houseman and Sayaka still are going ghosting almost for the whole sector 3. It was really close. Oh, they're swiping across. Sunset is making few maneuvers to the fate. Now there is a contact. Now almost spun around Sayaka. Houseman getting a little bit annoyed by that, and he almost spun around. Now Fyodor, the Finn, oh, going around the outside to their phone and almost crashing out. Now their second Mercedes going to the pack. Finn is getting pushed out of the track, getting a penalty right now. But now round the outside in the S's, he make a move stick. Now let's see if Houseman. Oh, and now Sayaka almost lost it. The Sunset, meanwhile, getting into the pack and going down the inside. Oh, he almost crashed into the Patrick. Now losing 4 positions probably, because Anno is gonna quickly. Anno is gonna quickly overtook Sunset. Sunset is just falling and falling and falling. The worst possible restart for the Mercedes driver. A disaster for him. And Fry is just behind him. He just pushes him for this. And now the double toe for Fry, and he going into the middle. The worst possible scenario for him. A little bit of the contact with Anno. He doing a little bit of a switchback on Sunset, and Sunset losing all of the places that he gained. Now Anno is trying to re-overtook Fry. Meanwhile, Champ and Brett managed to get past Voitinho. But now down the inside goes, around the outside goes Sunset. Sunset got another, and then Sunset almost got spun around. Redsa getting a contact, and now Rado got spun around. No, and virtual safety car we got. Oh, that was a nasty hit. Lexa got 5-second time penalty. Sunset got another 3.
Rado's front wing is completely dead.
Yeah, he just hit completely to the into the barrel. My voice.
That's unlucky for him, but he can still, because of the retires, and since we have points for top 15, he can still at least get 1 or 2 points,
Yeah,
or even more.
Have a points now. Brett having a really good restart. Petuka Champ lost a lot of time to compare to him. Now he's going to be just behind to get the not only DRS but the slipstream. Remember, 6 tenths give you a slipstream in this game, so now he don't have to use so much ERS to be behind Petuka. Now really close to the Wojtinho is Matej. We're gonna see how. Oh, and now behind him, Juppe is overtaken by Finn. And Patrick overtook Sariaka. Sariaka is off the track and loses more places. Luckily, defense from the. And, oh, what happening to Houseman? Houseman lost the position, even though he's on the mediums. Oh, that's interesting. Is Houseman not having a pace on the mediums? Well, Houseman just was looking like not having a pace because Brett and Champ are just there at the front fighting for the win. Meanwhile, Houseman is 7th. Luckily, I will not have to hear the Luxembourgian deal today. At least that's a one thing I can be happy. Well, we're gonna see. Petuka is still waiting for his first win in his Ferrari seat, so he gonna defend hardly from Brett, and because, well, if he defends hardly, the even more damage to the tires are going to be done. Oh, and Rado is out. Oh no, that's really unlucky. Now let's see. Now they're going side by side in turn 2. But outside is much better place to be. Both of them used a lot of ERS, and behind them, meanwhile, Wojtinho is making a little bit of a snake to the turn 4, like a Mazepin, but Matej is still going to try, almost going down the inside to the S's. Oh, going a little bit wide and getting a penalty. No. Rado crashed out in this in the death curve. Matej meanwhile trying to get Wojtinho really close for the battle for 4th. Meanwhile behind them, Juppe is losing the position to Patrick, Alfa Tauri driver. Oh, this was really close to contact. Juppe almost crashed out into the Patrick back. Now let's see. Is Matej is any kind? Oh, that was really close. Finn almost crashing into his own teammate. That would be a disaster for the Renault. They managed to get back to at least reasonable positions because they're on the 5th, 6th place. Probably gonna be 4 or 5 after they managed to finally get done with Wojtinho. Now I think Matej finally would be done it on this straight. Yes, Finn also. Now they're going 3 wide to the turn 4. Obviously, Finn was having a worst possible position, being so deep into the inside because of the curve that unsettled the cars really easily. Finn, meanwhile, going around the outside to the hairpin, but mistake from Wojtinho is being easily taken out, and Wojtinho is getting another place down, trying to fight it back, but into turn 10 it would be impossible for him to get a penalty, to get his place back, especially on his on the outside and on his old hard. Now I think he is just going to go to the pit box for the softs, because I think softs gonna last to the end, so we're gonna find out what kind of strategy is going to be chosen by Wojtinho. But let's go to Champ right now. Or maybe not, because Houseman now going around the outside of Wojtinho, as well as Patrick. I think he's going to take Wojtinho too. And I think Wojtinho is going to be just easily Overtaken. Patrick going down the inside of them both. Almost. Oh, there's a. He's just letting off. He didn't want it to go as a third guy. Houseman. Oh, a little bit of the contact between them. Houseman is being overtaken by Voitinho. He manages to get back. That's a big surprise for me, being on so old tires. Voitinho is able to fight back. Patrick meanwhile just waits for the right opportunity. He don't want to lose front wing again, as he did earlier at the start of the Grand Prix, I think. Oh, almost crashing into Voitinho. That was really close between them.
I guess Houseman might be having a bad day or something.
Yeah, meanwhile at the back, Sunset losing the last point place for Reza. Yup, he pitted.
What happened? Oh yeah, he pitted.
I just realized it. Sunset getting easy over to Reza. Now let's go back to the front to Champ. He going down the inside of Petuca. Squeeze out a little bit of the Ferrari driver, but around the outside of the turn 2 is just much better line for him in turn 2. Meanwhile, the swap is going on in the Renaults. Obviously, they fight it for the position. They didn't just push. They didn't just let off another by another. I'm just getting tired, not only physically, but my throat is just in pain. Well, now let's see if Brett is going to able to conserve his tires and get back and just manages to get to the end with these tires. He will be doing almost around 50 or 60 laps, I think. It's going to... Oh, Sariaka! Oh no! Disaster for the...
What happened to Sarikaya?
Yeah, I just saw that. Oh,
Mercedes.
I think he lost it on the traction or something like this. But there is another virtual safety car. I think it's third today.
I think... No, I think it's second, and I am expecting Voitinho to pit now.
Yeah, he must to get this opportunity as fast as he can. He was, yeah. And Lexa drive for penalty, and Voitinho is coming in. He's going for the softs for 100% right now. Lexa having a drive-through. That's pretty unlucky for him. Well, what can I say, Voitinho? Today, Voitinho big brain plays didn't work out pretty well. Well, let's see if the Renaults...
I'd be excited to see the battle
between
between
Mate
Juppe
just
and
going
Voitinho.
wide. That was a big mistake from the... From the Romanian. I forgot. So right now, Mate as well as Finn are trying to get us to lose as less position as they can right now, because of their 3-second time penalty. They have to be... I think Finn just trying to get a 3 second from Mate, so he will be 3 seconds in front of Houseman, because I think Houseman is going to overtake the Renault with number 9 pretty quickly. Because Patrick is having a penalty too, and Anno is too far away for them to punish them. Meanwhile, Houseman around the outside to the turn 1, doing an old switchback, but didn't manage to do it. A contact between them. At least for now. The race is a little bit calmer.
With the fastest lap.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious, but Houseman gonna run the outside of of Mate. Yeah, Mate is just letting off, and he's not even making it hard for him. But he tried to. Oh, and now Mate is making a big switchback. He manages to make it stick. Now they're racing to the turn 10, but that will be really hard for Mate to make it stick. And yeah, he didn't make it. But even though it was pretty close for him to just even keep it in the way of the side by side, but Hausman is having a lot of less ERS than Finn. Oh, and then Mate, there was a contact now. They are going up the hill, almost side by side. By Mate just let off. He knew that if going side by side, it would be really dangerous for him to not lose the rear. So he let off, now waiting for the DRS, where he will be in a much better position because he have almost 20% more ERS than Hausman. Now, even without DRS, he will be able to get Hausman before turn 1. Obviously, now into braking zone they go, and Hausman is pretty easily overtaken. Patrick now looking fancy to do a move too. He have much more ERS than Hausman right now. Hausman is trying to defend himself, but around the outside goes Patrick, and he probably gonna make it stick or not. No, they're going still side by side, but Patrick is just laying off to the S section. Now we're gonna see if Hausman will be able to get back Mate, because he's now 8/10 away from the Renault driver. Oh, now there's a fight, big fight. Mate down the inside, and Hausman trying another time for the switchback, but he didn't manage to do that. Patrick looking fancy to maybe get them both, but he's too far away for now. But his tires are going to be much faster right now than Hausman, and as well as I said, Petuka is having right now. The mediums are going to fall off so quickly. Just the last. I'm gonna just quickly look at race director and look for the last laps. The 1:29.522 for the and 29.7, almost 2/10, and this and this going to be even larger. So it's gonna be quickly made over for Petuka. Maybe he's going to finally take his first win here, but he's having so much less ERS than Champ, and he's not gonna gain enough time into turn 1 right now. He's not able to get it, but now, is he gonna be able to do it into turn 4? I don't really think so. Petuka might be having a better time now. Mate under attack. Oh, there's a huge tank stop from Hausman, and he is feeling it superiorly hard as Patrick is doing a huge dive, almost getting Mate too. And now, oh, another tank stop for them. They're having a lot of fight, and there is a lot of pressure for them. A lot of too much throttle go, almost losing the car. Patrick and Hausman going toe to toe. They both through these 5 or 6 corners almost looked for every corner. At least one of them lost a little bit of the rear. Turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5, and turn 6 and 7. They almost through these corners. At least one of them lost the car. Now let's see if Petuka would be able to finally re-overtake Champ. As we see Redsa AI. Now, I think Petuka should have just saved a little bit. Oh my goodness, what happened to oh no, oh my god, I misplayed them. Okay, now Patrick going around the outside into turn 4 on Mate. Now, is he gonna make it stick? If he gonna make it stick, then he gonna be able to make it work. Yes, he gonna make it work. Now Mate is going to be the one at the chance to make another move to be on this 6th place, because Houseman is going to be 5th anyway because of the penalties, obviously. And it's a huge tank slap for Patrick from the outside of turn 10. He's going really defensively, a little bit of the snake, you can say. Now they are gonna just wait for the turn 2, for the turn 1. But I'm gonna go into the Ferrari cockpit of Petuka right now. He's really close to his rival right now. Is he gonna be able to finally manage to make a stick work? No, he's too far away to Champ. He gained massively under braking, but he cannot overtake Champ. Meanwhile, Mate is not making a move. He knows that Patrick is having a lot of less ERS than him. He's under 10% right now. Mate have to make the move next lap, or he will not make it anyway. As well as Petuka have to finally move in front of Champ. But now they both have a lot of ERS. Let's see if the Ferrari man would be able finally to make the stick move. Let's see. But he's using ERS in such a bad spot. Why did he use ERS there? Why did he made it? Now let's see. Now there's now or never for Petuka, going down the inside of the turn 1, going a Ferrari man, switch back from the Champ, and it's going to be better line for him. He's getting a much better exit right now. He just simply get a little bit too much on the braking now, as well as Mate is unable to get Patrick right now. He's more likely under attack of Houseman than attacking Patrick. Now let's see. Meanwhile, really close behind Champ is Petuka. He would be able to make it if not that ERS, and now huge stacks up for the Ferrari man. Almost loses the car. But I think it's going to be the end. That's how the race is going to end right now, at least. We gotta look at least for a moment at the Houseman Mate fight. Is he will be able to get it? No, he won't. Petuka get a penalty. And well, that's it. That's how it ends. So, Bottle, another 2-time winners in the JVL. Bottle, oh my goodness, sorry, Brett wins the Bahrain Petuka is third, Champ is splitting them both. Finn is fourth from P2, a pretty bad result for the Renault driver. Patrick is sixth, Matej seventh, Hausman fifth, Unknown will be eighth, 9 will be Fry.
I believe this was already third victory for Bread.
No. I'm. Oh! Maciek 2000! Look at that! The difference between Wojtinho and. Oh my god! 2000s! What happened there? It was so close! Oh. Whoops. Obviously. Brett is getting another winning trophy, a second in his career at JVL. Well, the first double winner was Bottle. And
Bottle and Bread are the same person. Champ.
Wait a minute, why is Bottle and Bread the same person? Why is he racing in two I'm so confused. I'm too tired for trying to even think what is happening. I just too tired for that. And if you don't mind, just to get the top 3 today. Well, and that's how we end. Brett for P18, first place. Champ from P17, second. Petuka 8 from 8 to 3rd. Finn loses from 2nd to 4th. Hausman is 5th. Patrick 6th. 2 Romanians to each other. Patrick, Matej, Anno, Fry, Wojtinho, Maciek, Juppe, Sunset, Lexa, Redza, and from Sarjaka, Rado, Saxon, Rakikov, Javier didn't end the race. My voice, my throat is just. And remember, if you have any kind of questions to the guys in front, to the guys on the conference room, and just write it on the chat. We're gonna ask them. So yeah, well, before they come, I'm just sorry for just sounding like some squeak. I don't know. I was having so many breaks on my voice, and the more race progressed, I kinda managed to like get it right, and not having this kind of cracks. Okay, now we are wait. Did you can you invite them?
Yeah, so who do we invite? Brett,
Petuka, and Champ. Well, Bottle is the same person as Brett, right? So why is he driving on 2 different accounts?
I believe they just changed name, or then they have 2 different accounts. I have no idea.
At least he did.
Can actually ask that.
At least he didn't bottle up this race today.
Yes.
Well, theoretically he hadn't wait to bottle it. It couldn't be worse than his starting grid, so. Why is Drew give me
Hello.
That was the most stressful race I've ever done.
Yeah, yeah, that's bottle. Yeah, at least he didn't bottle it up today.
Did you see my double overtakes? I had to do 2 double overtakes in that race. That was stressful.
I don't know. My voice was just cracking for the almost half of the race. Like literally, if you're
That was
going
fun.
to watch the stream, then just
Yeah.
I don't know if
should
I catch it, because I know you did some doubles overtakes, but
Yeah.
it was happening so fast, and I don't know if I get it
Yeah.
right. And at the same
Oh, well,
time,
it's
my
fine.
voice was just simply,
Yeah.
I was just a squid kid, just like,
Should I invite Champ for the podium thing?
yeah, I was just feeling like 7-year-old
Yes, I'm
kid.
trying to.
My voice was just,
Oh no.
my voice just
that
gave up.
That was mental. That was the most action-packed race I've ever done.
Okay, and Champ is here. And who was the third guy?
Petuka.
Petuka, but I don't have his PSN.
No, I can probably find him. I don't think I have him added, but... What was his?
I don't even know what to put for overtake of the week for that one. I've got like 4.
Just put all of them in, like that other guy fucking did. Just put them all in like that F2 guy.
Okay.
At one point, when I was going around the outside and turned 9 and 10 of Sarakaya, I was just screaming the F word.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I was like, I said the same thing.
Well, I didn't see my Precious run the outside into turn 1, just going like Ricardo from a mile back. So I'm not happy with these overtakes. But well, good job. Now let's go to the Petuka and just get this over, because my voice is just literally my throat is just literally crying.
I can't wait to watch the commentary. This is gonna be great.
You're just going to listen to the Squid Kid and just my voice. I'm just that was the worst possible commentating I could do. My voice just say, nope, I'm not gonna be normal today. I'm going to be like a 10-year-old guy. I'm going to be a freaking flute. And this remix, when you have the F1 theme on the flute, it would be better to listen than my voice today. It was such a disaster, and he's just literally crying out, so let's just get over it. So Petuka, third. Well, didn't manage this, you have this small window at the end where you could have just easily get past both of them, but you were having a low ERS compared to Brett and Champ, so you didn't manage to get Champ and then this penalty. But still a podium, another podium for the Ferraris. Good job for you, and tell how the race was going from P8.
Yeah, I got a good start, a little bit of dive bomb accident in the inside, so I gained a couple of positions. Then in the opening laps I overtook Rado and Freya Pepper. Then just tried to manage my tires until the pit stop, but then safety car came, so at that time I knew I was not going to win, because Champ and Brad are just so fast in the medium, and just then tried to save my tires to the end and the ERS, but overshoot the braking on the last lap into turn 1, so I didn't pass Champ and just went wide on the penultimate corner. I got third warning and penalty.
Well, yeah, good job, almost. I sound from your voice, you're pretty tired too, I think. Well, let's go now to the Alpha Tauri driver, Champ. Well,
Hello.
Brett Bottle, I don't know, I don't care really. Good job, he's going at your back pretty much. At least he didn't bottle it up today, so you're losing a bunch of points in the championship right now. He's going
He
after
does take
you.
first.
He does take first, yeah. Okay.
I'm not really too worried about it, to be honest, because
He
the long
gonna bottle
season.
it up too. Are you? Is that what
No,
you're
it's
trying
just
to say?
it's a long season, so anything can happen. I mean, starting from 18th or 17th, wherever it was, to come second, and for Brad to go from next to me on the grid to first, it's cool no matter what. You know, it's not really. I'm not too worried about which way round it was.
But still,
Especially since
it
Brad's
doesn't
faster.
count at the last two. It still doesn't count at the last two first challenge. You were on the last grid spots.
It wouldn't have
I know.
anyway because
I
Unknown
was,
got
I was,
disqualified.
yeah, I was 18th, but Coutinho and Unknown ruined it for me.
Yeah.
You could just
I went from
don't.
third last to first.
You could just do what Unknown did. Just disqualify yourself. Would be easier.
We didn't expect him to do that though.
Well, Vitinho never qualified yet. He didn't qualify yet. If you remember wisely, he never qualified.
Yeah, but why we didn't really understand why we would be behind Coutinho on the thing. So
Well, the alphabetics. That's how alphabet works.
it's not in alphabetic though, because otherwise Houseman and Patrick wouldn't have been like where they were.
It's true.
It's just random. It's literally just random.
Well, but it's. I don't. I'm not gonna try to explain it. I'm too tired for that. So yeah, congrats for you. Well, I'm seeing now on the chat and the Discord that you made some kind of overtake that I'm not remembering, and I'm pretty much worried about that.
Who might? Me or Champ? Who?
What?
Yeah. Who did the overtake?
Okay, never mind. It took too much time. I do not want to just say that here and just wait for Chamdas realizing what he wants to say. Maybe later.
No, we were waiting for you because we said which one. We don't know what you're on about.
Yeah,
that
which
they are
overtake?
talking about on the Discord. The switch.
What, with Patrick? No, that's when
No,
Patrick
no, that's
overtook
me.
me.
No, but he's on about me when I switched back to.
No, because look at Patrick, what he said. That's when Patrick overtook me.
Oh, about that one. Okay, yeah. You just got. You almost spun there. I think you lost the car. I think.
No,
No.
I just had a worse exit. He had a better line.
Well, yeah, but
it was
it
a
was
bad
looking
move, really, but
from the spectator side. It was looking like you were just stuck behind. Who was in front of you? Whoever it was.
Patrick.
No. It wasn't Patrick. Patrick was behind you, and he just go around the outside like that. While you were stuck behind someone. I don't remember who. Okay, let's just not get it done. Well, let's go to the Alfa Romeo and Brett. Finally,
Hello.
a second win for you.
Finally? No, that's my third win.
How your third win?
I won in Spain.
I was correct. Did you win
But
in
I am-
Spain?
Yeah, I am the league's first double winner, I think.
No, you weren't.
Triple.
You.
No, back to back.
Yeah, he
How?
was.
Because I won in Spain and I won here.
No, he didn't, because in Austria won champ.
Yeah, but Spain.
Yeah,
but
Spain's been
oh,
after
yeah,
Austria.
You mean like I forgot about Spain being just after that. Me-
Spain just never happened.
No,
Well,
I quite like it too.
Spain without
actually.
Spain. I am in Spain without S right now, with S silent. I am in Spain with S silent
You're in
right now.
pain.
Yes, my
Ugh.
throat is just hurting so much because of the cracking. It was literally
Probably get a test for that, you know.
like for the almost half of the race, I was just literally saying cracking. My voice was like literally cracking after cracks. even crack on the crack. Like, it was so annoying for myself.
Crack on the crack. You sounded like unknown Z nationality.
Like, literally, my voice was like, I cannot even make it because it's gonna hurt my throat so much. I do not want to repeat it. So I'm not gonna even try. But you know what I mean. It was so annoying for myself and just painful for my throat. Because I couldn't get the voice into the right rhythm after these 2 weeks, almost 3 or 4 weeks of stop commentating. My voice just said, I'm gonna give up, I'm not gonna even try. And for the half of the race I was trying to make it work. So yeah, now let's finally go to you, not saying what I was doing through this race, because we are kind of making we are kind of interviewing myself, not you. So let's go back to you. Well, your third win, first back to back. At least you didn't bottle it up like in Austria. I'm gonna say it as many times as I'm gonna make it, because it's so funny for me. Just you name.
Yeah, but come on, it wouldn't be fair if I won 4 on the trot now, would it?
Well, it would. You started 3 races late.
Well, then I'm waiting for you to just go to Hamilton and just saying, please do not win 4 races in a row. We are too bored.
Don't worry. He's gonna retire next race.
What, me? Oh.
Yeah. Mate,
Oh, no.
I predicted the safety car. I'll predict this one.
What
Champ-
race is it then?
What's I don't know. Maybe let's concentrate on this one and finally tell me what you are doing in this race.
What I was doing in this race, I was driving.
Well, I know this one. This thing I know. You totally weren't just in your room doing some dirty stuff and to some pictures. You were totally driving, so it's kind of obvious for me.
Might have been. That's what
So,
it sounded like.
I was
Maybe
doing yoga, you know what I'm saying?
how the race was for you, apart
It
being
was
good.
alright. Turn 1 didn't exactly go to plan, I nearly got killed, but I will. And then, at some point later, can't remember what lap, but me and Houseman were next to each other, and then I had to do a double overtake on Houseman and Massiek. I pooed my pants and had to change it mid-corner. And then I had to catch up to Champ after...
You didn't get time to get a bottle for this.
Nah. But like, yeah, Sunset and Patrick forgetting how to drive allowed me to catch up to Champ and that lot. And then I was able to do a double overtake on Patrick and Sunset at the same time that Champ did, which was kind of cool. And then I got past Champ a couple of laps later, and then we just kind of kept going. He was using my DRS, saving some ERS, and then the safety car came out, and then I kind of just overtook the people on cards, and then
I followed him.
Yeah, especially after Wojtyła, you followed him up. Well, at least I can say that Wojtyła learned from Champ and bottled up the safety car so much. The restart was so bad. Sorry for this Wojtyła, but you really messed up the restart. He was slowed down by the safety car.
he messed up. Yeah, but he messed up everything. Because why didn't he pit? Or had he already pit?
Well,
He didn't already pit.
Well, yeah, but okay, let's just not talk about this one. I just want to end it.
And also, the game through the last section slowed us all down.
It slowed everyone down. Because it slowed me down, it slowed Champ down, it slowed Antonio down.
Because Wojtyła messed up the restart, and when he was going
Yeah,
to
he
almost...
caught the safety car.
Well, yeah, he just get the safety car to the back, so that's why you all get slowed down. But he was slowed down the most, and Petuk just walked past him. So yeah, that's it. I'm done. My voice is done too. Congratulations for you too. I do not remember what is next race, so I will not even try.
France.
Okay, so we will see you next weekend in France at the same
What's that?
time.
Another lost a question mark?
At France.
Goodbye yourself on that one.
at 18 p.m. Oh my goodness.
Look at this man's
Let's
name.
see.
Look at this man. No. Let's look at this man's name. F1 Champ KP. More like F1 Tramp KP.
Just
I'm
bottle the
currently leading
race.
this.
Well, I can just
last
look.
time I checked, I'm leading the championship in it.
I can lose.
You've done
I can
moderation.
look. I can look at you and just tell. Just bottle the race, and it would be even. So yeah, let's end it. Okay. So see you. I'm gonna mute you if you're gonna keep continuing. Yeah.
You're ending the stream anyway.
Yeah, I'm muting you. What?
Muting
What?
people is fun.
What was that? What was that laughing? Like almost like it was like a whistle. What was that? Okay, from now on you are just whistle. And that's it. And so thank you for watching. See you next time at 6 p.m. UK time. There was a Colme with me.
Hello
And
and goodbye.
and goodbye. Yeah. Sayonara.